Hi everyone, and a very pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be.
How's everyone doing? Thanks for checking out True Blue Bobbleheads. We are the True Blue Bobblehead crew. I'm Turbo.
And I'm Ben.
And I'm Big Worm.
And today we're going to talk about a Laker legend, a Dodgers part owner.
Yep, so today, Magic Johnson bobblehead. So we're talking about the Magic Johnson bobblehead that was given out on September 12th, 2013.
It was a game which they played against our arch rivals, the San Francisco Giants, and yes, we got the victory 3-2.
Giants.
Alright guys, we're going to hand it on over to Gabriel where he's going to go ahead and show you guys the box.
How you doing, everybody? My name is Gabriel and I'm here to talk about this Magic Johnson box here. As you can see in the front, it has a nice portrait of him, and on the sides of the box here it has a 2013 promotional schedule as well as a couple of facts about him, and on the back of the box it shows a portrait of the actual bobblehead, which is very nice. And altogether it's a well put together box here, and that's all I have for today, and back to the crew.
Alright guys, so now we're going to hand it off to Tani so we can talk about the ratings.
So the crew rates each bobblehead on a scale of 1 to 5. Each bobblehead starts off with 1 point. The bobblehead has the ability to earn an extra point in 4 different categories.
Alright guys, so now we're going to jump into the likeness category. Magic Johnson bobblehead. Does this look like Magic Johnson? And I think it's dead on. They did a great job, looks just like him, and it's outstanding. So for this category, I think we've came up with an agreement that we're going to give it a point for this category.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the detail of the bobblehead. I like it because now Magic Johnson is the part owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Everyone knows him as a Laker great. But now, you see him, he's in a business uniform because he is the owner of the Dodgers. He is wearing the Dodger cap. You can tell he has a collared shirt, light blue collared shirt with business pants and shoes. Now, because he's known as being a Laker and a basketball player, they do have a basketball-sized baseball. So, I mean, that's a really cool detail. You see him, he even has a little tie right here. On the back of his jersey, it does say Johnson. And I think a lot of times, because he was 32 for the Lakers, they didn't want to go ahead and represent him as 32 in respect of Sandy Koufax, who is known to Dodger fans as the greatest left-handed southpaw pitcher ever in Dodger history. So, yeah, I think that's the reason why they don't use his number 32, but great bobblehead, great detail. I want to say we give this category a point.
Exactly.
Alright guys, so the next category that we're going to talk about is the pose of Magic Johnson. There's nothing really special going on with the pose. As you can see, he's just kind of standing there with the ball, with the basketball-shaped baseball, if that makes sense. But yeah, there's nothing really special going on with the pose. He's just kind of standing there. So for this category, we're actually going to give that a 0.
No points for that category.
No points for that one. And then for the last category is our standout. Now, on this specific bobblehead, again, me and Ben here, we are kind of in agreement that that this one doesn't really stand out too much. Yeah, it is Magic Johnson. He is the part owner of the Dodgers, so we'll give it that. But for us, it's just it doesn't really stand out to us in a whole shelf of bobbleheads. It's just Magic Johnson, and I don't mean any disrespect by saying that, but
Exactly. He's not really doing a baseball pose like all the other bobbleheads normally do. He's the owner, so he's in a respectable, business-like uniform. So, like I said, we agree. We're not going to give it a point this time. But Turbo, on the hand, he's actually going to give it a point this time. So, agree to disagree, you know what I mean?
I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys why I decided to give it a point. See, I like this bobblehead a lot, and the reason it's a standout bobblehead for me, and the reason I give it a point for standout category, is because it is different than the other Dodger bobbleheads that we have. All the other Dodger bobbleheads are Dodger players in Dodger uniform. We see it time and time again. This is actually something different. Kind of similar to the way the Vince Scully was. Now, the Vince Scully one was awesome because he was at a desk and, in a suit and all that stuff. But this is just as cool because it has him in a uniform. He's not going to have a Dodger uniform. He's going to have a business suit on. He's going to have probably a Dodger jersey on, just like he's pictured right here. And he has a Dodger cap on. So for me, it stands out. And to be honest with you, the likeness of this bobblehead looks so much like him that automatically to me stands out. So for me, for standout, I'm going to give it a point for standout. So our overall rating for myself for this bobblehead, for me, is a 4.
and for me and Ben, we're only going to give it a 3.
Yeah, just a 3 this time.
Okay, guys. So, I mean, that's our score. You know, like we said before, we sometimes have a difference in opinion. So, Big Worm, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Overall, great bobblehead. I really like it. However, like I said, it was just nothing too special for me. He's just standing there, not really a special pose, which I get it. He's not really a baseball player, but yeah, for me, 3 points. But overall, great bobblehead. I like it. That's my score.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with him. You know, we give it a 3 as our final score, but it is a great bobblehead. You know, it's wonderful seeing Magic Johnson, you know, being a Laker great, you know, in Los Angeles, growing, you know, the Dodger fan base, you know, just because he's so well known. So, you know, it is a great bobblehead in that sense, and I'm glad to see him having his own bobblehead. But like I said, we just gave it a 3 this time, Big Worm and I, but...
And I just want to say for my final thought that this is more than just Magic Johnson, Big Worm. This is a legacy here, my friend.
Hey,
It's a legacy.
no, I understand that.
Get a little upset.
I understand that.
All right, guys.
Take it easy.
Okay, so my
I
final
said
thing,
without any
as you hear the
disrespect.
sirens going off, because we are outside in the neighborhood, this is a great bobblehead. I love it. I'm glad they came out with it. I think it looks like a lot like Magic Johnson, and I'm happy with the score I gave it, and I'm sure they're happy with the score they gave it.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking out True Blue Bobbleheads. We are the True Blue Bobblehead crew. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right. See ya.
Thank you for checking out the True Blue Bobblehead crew. You can also find them on Facebook at True Blue Bobbleheads and Instagram at True_Blue_Bobbleheads, Twitter at True Blue Crew 2, Snapchat at True Blue Crew 23. And remember, stay true, stay blue. We are the True Blue Bobblehead crew.